Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Ramirez. Do you know what to do in the event of a disaster? Can you survive on what you have with you right now without help from the outside world for at least 72 hours? No matter where you are, there is always a chance of facing a problem that will cause you to have to depend only on your knowledge and what you have stored. Today I'm going to be talking with you about disasters that have happened and the problems that happen with them, why you need to prepare, and your chances of survival if you do have a good plan. To begin, your everyday normal routine of day-to-day activities can change from one minute to the next. Even with advances in technologies, Mother Nature or an unexpected accident can change and take those resources that we take for granted. Since the 1980s, there have been almost 640 natural disasters, which have also claimed the lives of over 123,000 people. The top 5 places in which these disasters have occurred include China, the United States, Philippines, India, and Indonesia. Furthermore, living in a population of more than 50,000 can only make things worse. As cities grow, people become more dependent on the basic necessities such as food, water, and electricity. Your local grocery store, for one, can only hold a 3 to 4 day supply of food, which can only feed about 100 families consisting of 2 to 3 people. The water in most cities, towns, and villages cannot be provided within the town, therefore they are brought from outside. And the power grids are delicate and exposed to the elements. Damage from any of these can vary depending on the amount and type of disaster it happens, and can take anywhere from weeks to months to repair. With delicate systems of basic necessities, we take for granted there are ways to have survival and peace of mind. Next, we're going to be talking about what steps you can take and who can help. According to Scientific America, the average human being can last 3 to 5 days without water and approximately 20 to 40 days without food before dying of starvation. With that, if they do survive, they're going to have lasting health problems. Being prepared reduces panic, fear, and there are multiple organizations out there that help you prepare depending on what you're likely to encounter. Some of these include FEMA, the World Health Organization, the Red Cross, and the Center for Disease Control. As quoted by Max Mayfield, the director of National Hurricane Center, preparation through education is less costly than learning through tragedy. What he meant by this is gathering such items as I'll be telling you about right now can help you out in the future. Gathering things such as important documents, having essential items gathered in the bags, which would include paper maps and a battery-powered radio. In some cases, when a disaster does happen, you're required to evacuate quickly as possible. Having these things stored and ready for you to go can assist for a prompt departure. Many people have said, in a rush, a few saved minutes can make all the difference in the world. Other things include having a gallon of water per day per person for at least 4 to 7 days, and having $300 to $400 cash for a family of 2 or 3. After a disaster has happened, most likely the power is taken down. Now that we have moved into a plastic cards used world, the elimination of plastic and the banks will be closed, but transactions will still need to be used. Transactions will still be needed. When a disaster happens to you, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Luck and survival favors the prepared. Next, we're going to be looking at your experience if you are prepared and ready for an event. According to the Delphi University, research shows approximately 48% of the population lacks supplies and knowledge of what to do in event of a disaster. They believe they can rely on authorities that will come to their aid and rescue. When this does not happen, they will panic and go out and search for food, either by heading to grocery stores or taking it by force from a fellow neighbor. Being prepared allows you to remain in a sound state and to be able to protect your loved ones from such violences from the outside world. In an article from the Washington Post, read from Hurricane Katrina, days and weeks after that there was still significant looters, violence all over the place, and millions still without power. In conclusion, as you can see, disaster can happen at any time, and being prepared can help you through an unforeseen tough times. I've told you about the 12 disasters, what you can do to prepare, and what types of experiences you will be experiencing if you are prepared. This can happen to anyone at any time, and as you may be thinking preparation is a waste of money and space, when it does happen, you will be glad that you have things stored aside and something to fall back on. Think of your loved ones and their dependence on you keeping them safe from an unforgiving world. Thank you.